This is PSUthink with field correspondent Ricky Blair, your host Matt Mignonia, and you, Penn State. Welcome to the show.
Are you even filming? Hello and welcome to PSUthink, the show to get you thinking about ideas and how to get involved in your community. I'm your host, Matt Mignonia. Now, we're about halfway through No Shave November, and things are becoming a bit difficult to see. People's faces, for one thing, but also the happiness on those faces. And I guess that could be because of the No Shave November thing, but you know what I'm saying. With the cold weather and tests approaching, PSUthink wants to remind you that there still is hope and positivity around every corner. Here to show you that is our field correspondent, Ricky Blair.
What makes you happy?
Friends.
What about
And
friends?
money.
And money.
Friends and money.
It's a tough question, actually. A lot of stuff.
Finding my ID.
I guess when everything seems to go right, that makes me pretty happy.
When it doesn't go left.
Yeah, when it doesn't go left. 3 rights make a left, so think about that one.
Puppies. What does positivity mean to you? Being positive.
Just being happy all the time and having a good outlook on life.
Being positive is just staying happy and energetic even when things are bad, like losing your ID. So, I'm still smiling.
Just being positive is like at any time something bad happens to you, you can look at, well, what good can come out of that negative. So I guess that's what being positive is.
Oh, if you walk in an elevator and somebody's standing there, what do you do?
Ignore them.
Why?
I don't know, it's weird if I don't know them.
Just stand there like facing the wrong way, or they're just standing there, just in the elevator. There's another person in the elevator with you. Ask them on the floor, I guess.
Stand in the elevator. That's a normal person would.
Do you have to say something? Hey, what's up? We'll give the courtesy nod, of course. Sometimes the wave.
Well, there you have it. Penn State students are pretty nice when they're not on an elevator. And speaking of positivity, I want to give a shout out to our field correspondent, Ricky Blair. This guy is always smiling, always laughing, just a great guy. I mean, he can't even get through the field correspondence questions without laughing.
So, hypothetical situation. Is Ratchet?
Yeah.
What do you think innovation is?
A resume, I think. Who's this guy?
There might be something wrong with him. But if there's one person who could top Ricky as the king of positivity, it's our next guest. Mike the Mailman's coming on here in just a minute, guys. But first, we actually wanted to film Mike in his post office. And we showed up there at University Park, and, well, it turns out it's slightly illegal to film inside of a post office. But you know what? The government can't stop PSUthink. So today, we're filming inside our very own post office. He'll be with us in a second, Mike the Mailman. How are you doing, Mike?
Very nice.
It's great to see you.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're such a positive person. When you came in today, I said to you, how are you? Or I said, how was your day? And you said, I've never had a bad day.
Yeah, well, I would say that only because I've been a lucky person all my life. I had great parents. I have great sisters, and my wife and children are the best. I don't know how I can't have a bad day. I mean, it's like this is the best. I'm a lucky guy. If you play poker and you're looking for like a straight 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that, what a straight is 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. Yeah. If you press, you're not going to get it. But if you think you're going to get it, I think the power of positive thinking, I'll tell you, I'll take that chance every time.
I mean, because, when you display that attitude, other people see that, and they look at that, and they're like me, and they're thinking, well, that's unbelievable.
Well, over the years, working at the post office, a lot of people have come in and have come back and said, I had a bad day that day, and for some reason, the 2 minutes I was there, you really lifted it up a little bit. And I said, well, that's good. And that's really a positive for them to say that to me, that I helped somebody out. To me, in my own little way. I mean, I have this little job that I do. It's an easy job, but I try to make it more fun and better for the kids. And even the faculty and staff say the same. I think this is fragile time. People are fragile, and especially the students are under a lot of stress with their And I think if I can, show them a good time, just for those 2 minutes, I think it's a good time. I don't know whether they do or not, but I think in the long run, maybe have a bad moment to think of this moment with me, and hopefully that will help them along. A couple of years ago, we took our daughter up to Boston. She was getting her master's degree, and we come out of a restaurant, and there was like 15 people standing around, and a guy came up to me and said, "Excuse me, sir, we graduated from Penn State in 1992. Are you Mike the Mailman?" They were going, yeah, they were going crazy. Like, no matter where I go, there's people, everywhere that say, "Hey, that's you, Mailman." I don't know. No, I can't go anywhere.
We were just talking with one of the co-producers of this, Christina, and she was saying that her mom, was thinking, as a Penn State alumni, she was thinking of all the things that she remembered from Penn State, and she remembered you. Your mode of thinking is incredible. I really think, Penn State students at large would really benefit from sharing your mentality.
Oh, well, I don't know. I hope. I hope you're right. I think you're right.
Just try to stay positive, always look at the good in the situations. Really that's just such a great message.
And if you're ever down, another good thing to do, just go to a stove or an oven and maybe make cookies or something like that.
I thought you were gonna say put your head in it.
No, make cookies and bring them to the mailman or send them to the mailman. I mean that would be another way of getting rid of the blues.
And that's good for 2 parties there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mike, thank you so much for being on.
You're quite welcome.
Thanks, Mike. And definitely check out his office on the side of the McAllister building and bring him cookies. We got more on positivity for you guys. Click on the link right about here to check out part 2 of our episode, where we interview the Clown Nose Club, an organization that promotes positivity throughout campus. Thanks, guys.
iPhone 7? Is it a different way of thinking? Is it this?